Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Nicole Rose, and today I will be talking about the career of the rapper Shyne. Now, as you guys can all see in the title, I will be also talking a little bit about what they call the bad boy curse. Now, I am going to be doing a series of a few bad boy artists. They were popular, but not as popular as Biggie, Craig Mack, Mace. Those have been done time and time again. So I decided let's do a few that are popular, but not as popular, like Shyne, Black Rob, and things like that. So today is going to be Shyne first. Also, in the comment section, please let me know who you would like me to cover next. Also, please share this video and subscribe. You can also DM me on my Instagram at Miss Texas One. That is MRSTEXAS and the number 1. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Born Jamal Michael Burrow on November 8th, 1978, in Belize City, country of Belize, to parents Dean Burrow and Iman Mavet, who were never married. When Shyne was just 3, his parents separated, and his mom left him and his dad in Belize and moved to Brooklyn, New York. Now, Shyne was cared for by her brother, Michael, and his father's sister, Denise. Now, fun fact, Shyne's mom gave Shyne the middle name Michael, which is after her brother. Anyways, back to the story. Shyne ended up joining his mom in 1986 at the age of 6. Shyne would split up his time with his mom during the school year while going back to Belize in the summers to spend time with his dad. Now, how Shyne got into music, he said he once told a story that when he was a teenager, he was actually shot at, and his mom found out, and she was completely terrified. Now, because of this, and because he was her only son, he promised her that he would never be in crime or drug lifestyle, and soon after got a job delivering packages. This is when Shyne also began to immerse himself in all things music. Shyne once said that his favorite rapper and artist was Bob Marley, and he looked up to him as he felt Bob Marley was an advocate in his community as he wanted to be in his. In an interview with Drink Champs, the podcast, Shyne stated that he was always a poet. Therefore, it was easy for him to transition into rap and writing lyrics. Side note, his girlfriend told him that he was always very flashy and very gaudy and called him Shyne. And that's actually how he got his nickname. Now, the funny thing is that Shyne did actually end up getting his opportunity, but it was not at any record label offices when he was delivering packages. Believe it or not, it was at a barbershop. Shyne said in an interview with Hot 97 that around 1997, when he was at a barbershop, he saw a man leaving, and something told him that that guy could be a music exec. So he ran up behind him and asked him, was he in the music industry? And he actually said, yeah, I am. Right after, Shyne spit for him, and the rest was history. He was introduced to DJ Clark Kent, Mark Pitts, who both produced for Biggie Smalls on the Born Again album. Shyne was also introduced to Don Pooh, another music exec, along with other music execs in the industry. Shyne stated he spit a freestyle for everyone he was introduced to. Shyne stated he even spit for Diddy over the phone once when he was in LA. He also stated he was introduced to music exec Chris Lighty while he was with another music exec of Def Jam at the time, Lior, and Irv Gotti, which was the label owner of Murder Inc. They were all so impressed that Leo wanted to sign him to Def Jam on the spot. And this quickly started a bidding war as Diddy also wanted to sign him and ended up flying Shyne to LA a few weeks later to spit for him in person. Right after he made it to LA and spit for P. Diddy in person, P. Diddy signed him on the spot. Diddy ended up signing Shyne to a $1 million deal in 1998 when Shyne was just 18 years old. After he was signed, he went straight to work, making guest appearances on May's second album, Double Up, Total Sitting at Home Remix, and P. Diddy's second album, Forever. Shyne was being heard everywhere, all over radio, and there was great anticipation for his first album. Unfortunately, on December 27, 1999, Shyne's life would be changed forever. Shyne, Diddy, and his girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez, went to Club New York in Midtown Manhattan. Shyne retold his story of what happened that fateful night in an interview in 2021 to Fat Joe on Fat Joe's podcast. Shyne went on to say that Scar, which real name is Matthew Allen, and who Shyne implicated was the instigator, went on to say that Scar and his crew went up to their section. He said first it was all cool, as he knew and was cool with all of them. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Scar and Diddy began to argue. And to Shyne's surprise, as he didn't even know the two had any beef with each other and didn't even know how the argument even started. Shyne also said that Scar started yelling, "I will kill you," and DOA. Now this means dead on arrival. Shyne said this caused him to be afraid for his life and that something was going to happen, as he knew how things went down with people from Brooklyn. Now, what happens next alters Shyne's life forever. Now, Shyne went on to say that in the interview that Scar pulled out his gun, so he pulled out his weapon and shots were fired. Now, these shots injured 3 victims. The shots hit a woman in the face, a man in the arm, and severely injured the 3rd victim. After the incident, P. Diddy, Jennifer Lopez, and P. Diddy's bodyguard fled the scene in a Lincoln Navigator, while Shyne was arrested immediately right outside of the nightclub. Eventually, the morning of December 28, the 3 were pulled over, arrested, and charged. Ultimately, the charges were dropped against Jennifer Lopez, but Diddy and his bodyguard were not so lucky, as their charges stuck along with Shyne's. They all fought their charges, so trial began January 28th, 2001. Shyne stated in a 2004 interview with MTV that during the trial, he felt like Diddy betrayed him in order to save himself. Shyne continued to say that he felt P. Diddy was listening to his lawyers who were putting all the blame on him. And because of this, the two did not speak for years. Now, on June 1st, 2001, now 21, Shyne was charged with 5 out of 8 counts, which include possession of weapon, assault, reckless endangerment, attempted murder, and was sentenced to 10 years in jail. While in jail, his debut album, Shyne, was released. The album was released September of 2000, which he recorded prior to his arrest. One of the album singles, called Bad Boys, reached number 9 on the U.S. Billboard R&B and Hip Hop Singles chart. The album peaked at number 2 on the U.S. Billboard R&B Hip Hop Albums chart and number 5 on the U.S. Billboard's Top 200 Albums charts. The album eventually ended up going platinum, selling over 1 million records. After Shyne was sentenced, he was quickly released by the Bad Boy label. Fortunately, Shyne immediately signed a deal with Def Jam for $3 million. In 2004, Shyne released his second album called Godfather Buried Alive. And most of the songs on the album were made when he was still incarcerated. The album landed number 1 on the U.S. Billboard R&B Hip Hop Albums charts and number 3 on the U.S. Billboard Top 200 Albums charts. Unfortunately, with Shyne was still being incarcerated and not physically able to promote the album, it quickly fell off the charts and only ended up selling 434,000 copies, way less than his debut album. Wow. Now, October 26, 2009, Shyne was released from jail after serving 9 years of his 10-year sentence. Sadly, Shyne was then deported back to his home country of Belize. Even though he was back in his native country, he was still able to re-sign with Def Jam in 2010 for a 7-figure deal. Now, I couldn't find that exact amount, but that's what I found. Anyways, Shyne then quickly began working on his third album. But due to multiple delays and pushbacks by the company and the label, Shyne got frustrated. Shyne issued a statement voicing out his frustrations, stating for Def Jam to release him because he wanted to sign with Cash Money. Now, Brian, aka Birdman, the co-owner of the label Cash Money, had to go back and say that due to Shyne's deportation back to Belize, that was not even possible. So Shyne ended up having to release another statement apologizing to Def Jam for his previous statements about the label and for wanting to jump ship. But the damage was already done, as there has been no studio albums released as of this day, only a mixtape that Shyne put out in 2016 called Gangland. In 2012, Shyne and Diddy were both in Paris for Paris Fashion Week, and they have seemed to have reconciled and even took pictures together inside and outside the fashion show. Now, 2012, and it had been over 13 years since they were last seen hanging out together. The last time was the night of the incident back in December 1999. Shyne now states that he holds no bitter feelings or animosity towards Diddy and blames it all on Diddy's lawyers only, who said they brainwashed Diddy at the time. In 2013, he tied the knot to longtime girlfriend Catherine, and on January 9th, 2018, they welcomed their first daughter, who is now 4. Now, I couldn't find her name anywhere, so if you guys know, please let us know down in the comments. Now, in 2020, Shyne was elected as the leader of the opposition at the House of Representatives in his home country of Belize. As of today, Shyne is now 43 and currently still resides in Belize with his wife Catherine and their 4-year-old daughter, and his current net worth is said to be estimated around $2 million. Look out for more videos related to this topic.